Hello everyone, guys. Today I have a crazy video for you about Ethereum. So not about Bitcoin, but about Ethereum. There's also some very interesting news on Bitcoin. We're gonna go over them really quickly, but this is gonna be all about Ethereum, about my price targets, and about whether I've actually made the mistake of buying more Ethereum than I used to hold, because there are some problems with Ethereum that are surfacing right now, and it's about staking and stuff. So I really want to talk about this and see whether it really is as bad as we might think right now. And also, when it comes to our long trade over on Bitcoin, really quickly. So I actually pumped a bit, but now it got rejected. But I'm gonna make a video tomorrow on a Bitcoin update, and this is gonna be a really crazy. I'm preparing some really huge research, so you guys wanna really check it out. And also a huge announcement, by the way, that it's a 3-year anniversary of my university grade trading education, which has actually taught more than 8,000 students worldwide how to trade properly, and it saved people years of time and thousands of dollars that they could otherwise potentially lose in the market as any retail degen trader. So I created this program for people to learn how to trade, and this is a very affordable program, and right now there is a 40% discount on it. And if you want to learn, I mean, if you've been following me here on YouTube, you've seen the crazy profits I've been taking. I've been taking a $115,000 profit on one trade, $70,000 profit on another trade. Now we are starting to build this trade, which is profitable, but again, we might keep building it depending on what's going to happen. And it's for the Bitcoin price, I'm going to discuss it in tomorrow's video. So if you guys want to learn, it's a 5 months long program which teaches you everything from long-term investing to day trading and swing trading and macro analysis, technical analysis, really statistics, algorithms, all the things that actually surround trading, which you cannot do without. Then use a link down in the description of this video to this website right here. It's limited to only 500 seats, and already somebody has actually just purchased 4 programs. I don't know, I'm just announcing this here. I don't know who has maybe seen this link somewhere else, but nonetheless, so there's already only 496 seats left, and these actually sell out mega fast. So guys, use the link and join, become one of my students, and I will see you guys on the inside. So this is your really rare opportunity to get a 40% off on my amazing famous trading education. Okay, so now before we come back to the chart on Ethereum and talk about what my price targets are, etc., because there are a few interesting models, let's quickly go over some of the very important news that are just important in terms of crypto in general. And one of the things is that Hong Kong is currently urged to issue a stablecoin to compete with Tether and USDC. A lot of people are just disregarding this, but in my opinion, this is huge, because again, China is opening up to crypto like no tomorrow, and certainly this also means that that's what I was thinking, that they also need their own stablecoin to trade against different currencies, like create their own pairs, etc. And this is happening. So this just shows how serious China is about crypto. So that's number one. And number two is that, just to put all these conversations to rest, is that Nasdaq actually refiled BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF application with SEC, because SEC came out and was like trying to police everything again. And even though everybody already knew that BlackRock is partnering with Coinbase, and it was known already in the beginning of June, so whatever. So they refiled it, so that's why Bitcoin actually tried to reclaim 31,000. But we're going to talk about this tomorrow. That's why subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're always notified when I make a new upload. Now, Ethereum. We've actually seen very good performance from Ethereum previously, and I actually increased my stake for my entire portfolio. It used to be that it's about 50% Bitcoin and like 20% Ethereum, and now it actually went down to like 40% Bitcoin and 30% Ethereum. So because like Ethereum came, like it moved to proof of stake, it's like ultrasound money, and there are some benefits to it that Bitcoin doesn't have, which is true, and it's like zero emissions, and regulators could potentially favor it more down the road. So and it's adjustable, and the team is there, which kind of is centralization from one hand, which is negative, but then on the other hand, it actually is more adaptable. So this is why some regulators might favor it more. And that's why, and we also saw that Ethereum was possible to unstake finally, and the staking deposits actually skyrocketed after that. So so all of this sounds great, and that's why I was like, and among other stuff as well, I really wanted to add more Ethereum to my portfolio, and I did. But now there is some interesting information coming out, is that Vitalik actually declared that he's not staking all of his ETH and merely a very small portion. Ethereum co-founder thinks that over $40 billion of staked ETH can be actually stolen. So let me just put it like I'm gonna just explain it in a very simple way. So here is an interesting Twitter of Chris Bletz, whatever. So in here, there are two videos that illustrate exactly what is happening. So in one of the videos, this one in particular, this is where Vitalik actually says that he's not staking all of his ETH. And then in this video, Ethereum insider Justin Drake actually even laughs about the current state of the Ethereum staking. So, and let's just listen. I want you guys to listen to this one. Let me just enable the sound and let's go.
Personally, I'm staking actually a little bit less than the average. So there you go.
What's the incentive? Why aren't you staking all of your ether? Like why haven't you just aped all the way in?
I think part of the reason is that when you make the sausage, you know how it's made. And there's a bunch of tail risk, that is difficult to quantify. Actually.
So basically what they're talking about, this already sounds quite fishy, doesn't it? And the tail risk that he's talking about, so Vitalik also has spoken about this, and what he basically has said that he does not stake all of his ether due to multi-signature wallets being complicated in a bunch of ways. So what he said that to stake ether, in a safe way, you need to use multi-sig. And for now, which is hopefully they're working on it, multi-sig is still too complicated and too difficult. But in the way how you can actually be staking your Ethereum right now, the keys that access it have to be public on a subsystem that is online. So it makes it very vulnerable and therefore very dangerous. So even Vitalik himself is taking a very small portion of it. So this is actually very negative in my personal humble opinion. And certainly there's another piece that is quite interesting to read. And it's like a lot of people are arguing that it's actually not that attractive to stake Ethereum at the moment because they're getting about 4% APR, minus 10 to 25% of that goes to the third party, which like Lido or whatever, that actually enables you to stake ETH. And then additional 45% income tax, but again, that depends on where you live. Like if you live in a proper place like me, for example, you pay 0% tax, like Dubai. So, but anyway, so therefore you can actually, if you pay the tax, then you're actually going to be going down to like 2% yield for a lot of risk. So it's always in the world of investing, there is risk to reward, right? So when you're risking that somebody can actually hack it or it can be stolen or like third party risk. The same thing went for Crollo Capital when we were considering to add quarterly distributions in my hedge fund, and we were considering to do staking with the money that we were holding and the assets we were investing in, including ETH. But then we realized that for whatever type of asset, almost whatever type of coin, there would always be third party risk. And we were not ready to lose 20% of it in some stupid hack of our entire portfolio for a chance to make 3-4% a year. So this is what this means. So right now, actually, this is quite negative, and this guy laughing isn't really helping. And if we go to the actual big chart of Ethereum, the most important levels and the most important technicals are that we had this downward channel, we finally broke above it, and we're consolidating. So we're not really pushing much higher. But certainly, guys, you have to understand that a lot of the new money is going to be coming in. It's going to be coming into Bitcoin. So there should be, and there will be, as always, a certain small lag of the capital inflow between Bitcoin and altcoins, and Ethereum still being an altcoin at the end of the day. So therefore, we actually have this new formation, this red one. It's not perfect because of this area, but nonetheless, so actually the most important resistance for us right now to break above is 21.5, so previous high, which also coincides really well with this order block right here. So for now we still are in the bearish territory, actually, technically. And our most important support, I would say that if we go down here, that would be like 1700. So if we break 1700, it actually opens just technically the road to 1000 again. But if we break above, then it actually puts the target at about $3,500. So for now, we actually are just dangling along this wedge. Nothing much is happening. The same thing as in Bitcoin. We're still dangling along in this vicinity right here, which is quite boring. But Ethereum is not performing just as well, as I said, because a lot of the money, the new money, is going to be flowing to Bitcoin first. But these things, again, I'm gonna keep you guys updated, so subscribe and hit that notification bell. But this is no bueno, to be honest. I don't like this, so I want to really dig a bit deeper and see whether they have a fix that they're working on right now, and let me know in the comments if they are, and maybe I'll be, you know, again, moving a little bit more money from Ethereum back into Bitcoin. And guys, check out again my website with a 40% discount, link down in the description of this video, and check out this official trailer of my trading reality show that we've done in Dubai. Really crazy, nobody has ever done this. And become one of my students today with a 40% off. And as always, peace and love. Thomas Krallo. Watch my tomorrow's video, it's going to be a very important video, and I'll see you then. Bye bye.